I want to just, lay this out there. I don't have time.
Isn't that all of us though?
One more thing.
Absolutely. I don't have time for another program, another course, another lesson, another therapy session. I do not have time. Yeah. Yes.
So we understand that. I have been there.
Yes.
Like I know the challenges. I've seen them. I have lived them as a teacher, as an educator, as an administrator, all the things. And I agree with that. But self-care is a necessity.
It's the way we keep going. It's the fuel to keep us fired up.
I won't be pushed off of that.
That's
away
right.
From that.
Well, honestly, it's kind of like with wellness. I somehow managed to find 30 minutes across a week to stop at a drive-through to get food. Can I use that 30 minutes to get into a gym?
Well, and the other thing is for self-care, it can be 5 minutes. You don't have to schedule a massage.
Yes,
you
tell
don't
us about
have to.
That. Yeah.
We work with some programs who literally the staff all walk in the morning at the same time or different shift, whatever it is. They take a walk down the hall together and back and just check in with each other. How you doing this morning?
That's incredible.
Are you okay? And the morale, has
changes
increased.
Everything.
Turnover has decreased. Just that
intentionality
of talking to their peers about things outside of work.
That's good.
Those social connections are so important. And sometimes the social connections are just with the people you work with, maybe. And that's okay.
Yeah.
But then let's find time to talk about things that aren't
work
related.
So let's talk about
that's
like a relationship. I used to find that one of those challenges that was in my previous marriage was after a while, it felt like every time we got together, we were talking about business and check marks. It was, what do the kids need? Where do we go? Who's handling carpool? What bill needs paid? Did the roof get fixed? And it wasn't so much, well, do you like the work you're doing? What movie did you watch that was interesting? And that's so relevant.
I think we all find ourselves in that rut. I find myself in that rut with my husband now. Especially, being out here, I've been out here a few days and it's so easy just to call home and check in. How's the dog?
That's right.
I'm good. I'm safe. Are you okay?
Run down the list.
Yes, we're good. And I sort of recognized that I was doing that on every call in. And so, last night tried to be, a little bit more like
sweet.
Yeah.
Right.
This is what I'm experiencing. Tell me about what's going on there.
No, that's so good. Or one of the things that I like to do now with my partner is let's watch a show together. Yeah. You know what I mean? So let's put on something on Netflix and we'll watch it together. So even if it's silent, we're watching something together just to try to feel like there's a connection there, And I think one of the things that is a good call out for all of us who are listening, whether you are an educator or you're working or if you're a mom at home, there's some merit to having people you check in with regularly with intentionality to have those conversations outside of work. That is care.
Yeah. And that is the one constant that we hear when we ask people, what did it take for you to make a change that sticks?
Wow.
It always goes back to, I had someone I could be accountable to. I had support. I had, I have a friend right now who is a dear friend and this summer sent me a message and said, I want to start walking every day. I know that would be good for me. Can I just send you a message each day and say, I've done my walk?
Nice.
And I was like, absolutely, you can.
Of course.
And so every day this summer she would send me a message, just finished.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it just goes to show that it is that support and commitment to one another, that makes it work.